Hello and welcome to another boring ass Let's Play. Today I got the beginner's guide, and I promise I'm gonna be a bit more consistent with these, because usually with Let's Plays I give up like halfway in. And take Perspective, for example. That's the game I played a couple of years ago. Posted 2 parts but never bothered finishing the game. Same with Close Your Eyes. Kinda bored the shit out of me after a few playthroughs. Not a few playthroughs, but like one sit down. Like a couple hours in, I was kinda bored, so I dropped the game. So now I got this called the Beginner's Guide. It's shouldn't be that long. It's an hour game, and yeah. Thing about this game is it's created by a guy who made Stanley Parable, which is like a mindfuck of a game where you could like choose your own adventure and shit. Well, not necessarily choose your own adventure, but like what decision you make kind of like alters the ending of some sort. So I'm actually interested to see what this guy has to offer in the beginner's guide. I mean, like the Stanley Parable was like mindfuck its own. I unlocked all the endings for that game, and now we're going to try the beginner's guide and see what all this hype is about, because I heard it's good. And plus, this game is only an hour long, so, or 2 hours long, so maybe I can actually post full shit on this, like the whole game. So let's go ahead and play this.
Thank you very much for playing the Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
And while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
My
We're
prime
going to look at
years.
the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then
what the heck?
scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games.
He was just doing random shit,
Not that
maybe.
they're all fascinating as games, but
probably
that they are
not
all
that
going
deep.
to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
Wait, so you
And I
stole
think he really
this?
understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point,
I paid
he
money for
jokingly
this.
renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder.
And that's
So,
BM,
you know, this was
profiting
just how he
other
worked. He tended to crank
off
them out
of
one
other
after
people's
the other
games.
without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made.
Hopefully
until
the money
suddenly
goes to
one
him.
day, he just stopped.
Unless this is a
In
fictional
2011,
story.
That was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
Oh, spoiler.
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game.
This doesn't
As each
seem
game
like
is
a
loaded,
fictional
I'll show
story.
you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Oh, that was during my prime years. Oh, wait. I need to put down my coffee. Absorb this room for a sec. Oh, it's just white. What the heck is this place white? Warning! Whoa, shit. Whisper machine active.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell happened here? Wait, I can't. The trigger doesn't work. Oh, A does. Oh, right, okay. A is the only button. Wait, what was the point here? Oh well. I have unlimited bullets.
Security call reached.
Ooh.
Hostile alien life form inbound.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. What'd I do?
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development.
Oh.
For instance,
Okay, there was
you have
nothing?
this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Well, I can't shoot
You can't even
anymore.
reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh, what the hell?
But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized.
No, I bet this guy was like, I like the space
I love how you
idea.
can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Wait. Oh. But this guy's like, oh man, this is gonna be the best game ever. I'm gonna make it like futuristic and shit. And then like, sort of like how I am. I give up on a project like halfway in. It's like, alright, I'm bored of this shit. I'm just gonna like whenever I'm editing videos for League or something, I like all the creative stuff like starts in the beginning, and then all of a sudden like I just stopped trying and I just cut clips as if it was automatic, you know. I didn't try to add any entertaining value to it. So like that, yeah. But this guy just like gives up. He has like all this motivation, all of a sudden halfway in he just gives up. And there's a maze in
Apparently
here.
the space station has a labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
No, I want to do it.
Or, if you'd really like to solve the labyrinth, you're welcome to do that too.
Actually, no, that's a waste of time. Fuck that. Wait, is there Easter eggs? Alright, I'm gonna check. Alright, okay, so there's like nothing here. Just hugging the right wall. So yeah, keeping motivated when like doing something creative is actually pretty hard. So this guy's like, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already.
Okay, this
but,
is the
like,
part that's interesting.
he bails
The game has this
halfway in.
narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
As I was saying, like, there's a lot of momentum going in, and then he uses all his energy at the beginning.
You could save us all. That beam is powering a whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam. It's
Wait.
so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it?
So Coda's a
Would you
girl,
leave yourself?
or a 12-year-old boy. I can't really tell. But yeah, like, so much momentum at the beginning, you use all your energy at the beginning, and all of a sudden, boom, too lazy to finish it.
This is not a branching point, unfortunately. The only option is to step into the beam.
Oh, really?
Let me pause here for a second.
Okay.
What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this
Oh,
level.
it's a he.
But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
It's a he, so what's with the voice? Who voice acted? That's weird. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, so cool. Oh, I can see the maze from up here.
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it, like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place.
Oh, he's looking
juxtaposed
too
against
hard
all
into
of the
this.
hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
This guy though. No, I wanted to look more. Oh well. Oh shit. Can't move. Past was behind her. Oh, I have to walk backwards?
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
The fuck? That's retarded. I want to see what's in front of me.
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced
Future
than
could
the
not be
previous game,
seen.
but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete.
Why does the
Coda's
future
trying to
keep
give it a
changing?
unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
The past was behind her. Wait. Oh, okay. It's right here. But I have to walk backwards. When she stops and takes a look, it becomes clearer. Okay. I'm seeing nothing right now. And there's a door. Okay. But the future is always behind her. So that door is my future. How will she find the strength? So Coda's a he. Then who voice acted that Oh, you know what? I shouldn't care about that shit. Oh well.
It's a short little thought, it says
Wait, I
what it
didn't
wants
see it.
to say, and then it ends.
Wait, I
Didn't
didn't
need
see the-
anything more than that.
I didn't see the message.
Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Wait, I didn't see the message. Start this level, what the hell? I don't want to skip it.
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
Okay, I found a glitch. I found a bug. I can't, I found a bug. What
So it's
the
a
hell?
short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Coda's
Yo, what
trying
the
to
heck?
give it a unique voice rather
found
than
a
simply
bug.
basing it on a pre-existing trope.
I found a bug. There's no door there. The hell? I want to know what the message said. I didn't see anything. I didn't see the door. Hello?
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
I found a bug.
Okay, next one.
Alright, you know what? Skip this level. Oh shit. So, I don't know what that message said, so I'm gonna look up other Let's Plays and see what that message said. And I'll just like edit it in or something, and I'm pretty freaked out right now. What's with this view distance? You are now entering. Yo, what was that? Oh, okay, that's my footsteps. Wait, what?
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay. Nonsense
Oftentimes,
in
Coda would put
nearly
bizarre
every
titles
direction.
like this one at the start of his games.
Oh, what the hell?
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at
Wait, I
all,
wanna
but
check it.
what are you gonna do?
What's behind here? Cause I found a glitch or a bug.
I know
Pretty
it's
sure.
tempting, but there's actually nothing over here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that in itself is an Easter egg, so I think I accomplished what I wanted here. So, yeah, I found a bug where nothing appears anywhere. Better patch that shit. Because I don't want other people, like, experiencing what I had to go through. You know? Not seeing the ending of that level or that game. Why am I slowing down?
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
What
So
the
why,
hell?
if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press the use key on your gamepad, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Oh. Okay. What's in here? Whoa. It's like a bar or something? Walking around. Talking people down to pursuing their hopes and dreams. Nikki, game unlocks a door. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. A stranger appears. Stand on an X at a bear
room
for
that's
3 hours.
warm and nice and filled
You
with
construct a
little
wall. The
ideas
wall
for
is
games.
destroyed. You're given a medal. Game is filled with chairs except one is floating. Floating.
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind
You
if
stand in a
people
small
thought of
room,
him
you
as
realize you can
cold
walk through
or
walls.
distant. He said
walk
that
through
he knew that
walls.
he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that.
You
It
are
can
a
be
gate.
very slow climb.
You are the queen. Dustling your jewelry. Play as the film advertisement. Press U to surrender. Wait, I wanted to read all of them.